Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you're new. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Today's video is going to be a part 2 of my spring cleaning. I'm going to be doing my kitchen, the middle area downstairs, as well as my bathroom. So let's get started. So I started off in my kitchen, just taking apart the high chair so that I could deep clean it outside. I took the cover off so that I could wash that in the laundry as well, and then took Maya's chair outside as well. We don't need the past in our lives for tomorrow. I decided that now was a good time to deep clean the dog's bowls as well. They were super crusty from pretty much everything. When everything's said and done, what do we do to love? I find that this is the easiest way to clean her high chair. It has a bunch of unnecessary little cracks and holes and crevices that I show you here, and it just makes it so much easier to clean to just be able to spray it all out. I was also able to bleach everything, which is something I really wanted to do to kind of sanitize everything. So it just made it so much easier to do it outside with the hose and just kind of hose everything down. Out in the unknown, story took its toll, thought I would have grown. I forgot until the very end to change the setting on my hose to a mist and not a straight water stream. So by the end of this, I ended up changing it to a stream, but before that, I ended up being soaking wet. You can see my pants are soaking wet and my slippers were soaking wet. When everything's said and done, what do we do to love? And then I went ahead and started to just clear off the table and the island so that I could move it. I apologize for this poor angle. I don't know what I thought I was shooting, but clearly I was not in the shot at all. And you could see here how much my baseboards needed a good cleaning and dusting. The kids eat in this area, so there's a lot of things that just accumulate on the ground or on the baseboards or even on the window seals. So I like to go through not just during spring cleaning, but more regularly in this area and just wipe down the baseboards and the window seals just to get rid of any crumbs or crusty. When I was going through and editing this video, I realized that I had lost the footage of me actually cleaning the walls. So I did the same thing that I did in my last video. I took a magic eraser and spot cleaned all of the walls in the kitchen, and then I just sprayed it with some water and a little bit of lemon essential oil mixed together, sprayed the walls, and then used the same Swiffer mop with a new cleaning towel and just cleaned the walls that way. I did find a little hack in using the Swiffer. I actually took 2 rubber bands and rubber banded the towel to the Swiffer, and it made it so much easier to clean the walls, and I wasn't constantly trying to fix the towel and making sure that it wasn't falling off. Tell your friends that this might take some time and you'll be back another day. I can see us breaking down the One of the things I don't like about this mop is sometimes I feel like I can't press hard enough to get some of the real stuck on stuff off of the floor. So you can see me bending down and kind of scraping at it with the actual pad just to kind of get any really crusties off of the floor. Next, I went on to wiping down all of the cabinets and the handles. This was so needed. Some of the handles and the doors were sticky. It was disgusting. But I just used the Method spray. I used the Method spray as well to clean out my microwave. I just wiped it all out and then washed all the pieces that go inside. To an unknown destination, can't you see? So I just wanted to elaborate a little bit with you guys about my spring cleaning series. So I'm actually going to be doing my spring cleaning videos probably in a total of 4 videos, and I want to explain a little bit of why. The first reason is because I wanted to make sure that the videos weren't too long, so you weren't watching an hour-long video as I'm cleaning my entire house. But also I wanted to make this more realistic. One for mothers, but for anybody that's cleaning their house, you don't have to do it all in one day. It can be done over the course of a couple days or even a week or so. Pick a task, 1-2 tasks a day, tackle those tasks, and then move on. Feel motivated and happy that you've gotten those tasks done, and then don't feel overwhelmed or stressed of all the other things that need to get done. You really should just take it one step at a time.
Come on now, let your feelings show. Oh baby, we'll dance all night till the break of dawn. Come on now, let your feelings show. Oh baby, we'll dance all night till the break of dawn. Come on now, let your feelings show. Oh baby.
This next thing is a huge task that's been on my list for a while. I've just been avoiding, and I really don't know why, because it was really simple, but I needed to clean my ice maker. So I will have the ice maker linked in the description box below, but I love it. Our fridge is not hooked up to water, so we don't actually have ice that's made in our freezer, so we had to find an alternative option. So we bought this off of Amazon, and it was fairly inexpensive, and we absolutely love it. So I needed to clean it. It had kind of got some buildup inside. So what I did was I mixed 2 cups of water and a couple squirts of lemon juice. I didn't really measure it. I kind of just squirted it in there. And then I went through and dumped a little bit in and scrubbed away. I scrubbed with a little scrub brush to get in all the little creases, and it ended up turning out so clean. And a lot of the things that I had read online was to clean it with vinegar. I didn't want to do that because I didn't want to have any lingering vinegar taste in any of my ice or water if I didn't get all of it out. Thankfully, I didn't have any lemon taste either, but I figured that would taste a little bit better than a strong sense of vinegar. And after I scrubbed it all out, I just rinsed it out with my sink faucet, and I drained all the water out and then refilled it up.
Today, bubble wrap and shiny cars. I'll let them pass this time. No need to sleep. I won't get far. Just follow in the
Another place that really needed to be cleaned was my fridge handles and the fridge door. There were quite a bit of crusties on there just from both of my kids trying to constantly open the fridge, so I felt good that everything was clean. I am going to be coming out with a disinfecting video after my spring cleaning series is done, just going through my house disinfecting important spots in my house, so look out for that one as well. So one thing I've noticed with some dishwashers, at least the 2 that I've had, they sometimes get a little musty smell after they've been used for quite a while. So I got this dishwashing cleaner. I absolutely love it. I've used it many times. I will have it linked in the description box below. You can get it on Amazon, but you just sprinkle it, the whole packet, onto the bottom of the dishwasher, and you run your dishwashing cycle as normal. It's got a lemon scent, so when it's done, smells so good. I've also shown this in my other videos, but this Meyer's Clean Day Baking Soda Cream Cleaner is my favorite for my stove and my sink. It has such a clean smell to it, and it really does leave all of your appliances sparkly clean. and I had to add a little bit of spring to the kitchen. After I'm done wiping down the baking soda cream cleaner off of my stove with just a warm rag, I always like to spray it down with my multi-purpose spray and then wipe it down further. I just think that it makes it a little extra shiny.
For you, I am falling hard. Oh, take it all, take it all, take it all, baby. I give myself to you. Take it all, take it all, take it all, baby. Maybe it's once in a lifetime.
I always let the baking soda cream cleaner soak for at least 10 minutes on both the stove and the sink. So I start with the stove, let it kind of soak while I go do the sink, and then let the sink soak while I go back and wipe down the stove and then go back to the sink. And then that way I make sure that everything gets coated really nice and it ends up getting really clean.
Realign. Oh, do it all, do it all, do it all.
I also got these Fizz drain fresheners, and my drain didn't really need it, but I wanted to try them, and it definitely made a difference. It was a great smell, and it really did freshen up the kitchen. It tells you to take just one of those tablets and put it on the drain and then run very hot water over it, and you can kind of see it dissolve, and then run a little bit of hot water after as well as before, kind of just getting anything out. And it really did freshen up the kitchen.
Once in a lifetime, heart and soul, do it all. It's once in a lifetime.
I know I've said this in my previous videos, but I just love my vacuum. I will have it linked in the description box below, but the little bristles that it has on the very bottom that picks up all the dog hair and all the crumbs and all the little kind of specks, it's just amazing how much it can pick up with just those little bristles. Then I went into this middle area next to our dining room. I don't really know what to call it. We don't really have anything in it aside from the guinea pig's cage and this curio cabinet. I don't really know what to call it, but I started here with dusting, and then I decided I would pull out the pig's cage and clean behind it. You will see here in a second when I show you the wall how absolutely disgusting it was behind it. So it definitely was needed, and I was able to kind of deep clean the floor underneath and the walls and everything. So it felt so much better to be able to pull out that pig's cage.
good you're putting in. All your hopes and efforts are all in vain. Who will pick you up when you've lost everything? Does it all become for granted with a wedding ring? Oh, there must be more. There must be another way. There must be conscious, different things in different ways. There must be love. There must be a reason, and a little bit of faith has got to come my way. I was just a little girl when my mama used to say, ooh, happiness requires work every day. Oh, and if that someone makes you smile.
The one thing I did forget here is to mop underneath where the pig's cage is, but I ended up deciding I wasn't going to pull it back out and mop it, so I just left it.
Or who you are. Oh, there must be more. There must be another way. There must be conscious, different things in different ways. There must be love. There must be a reason, and a little bit of faith has got to come my way. I gave it all to you for too There must be more. There must be another way. There must be conscious, different things in different ways. There must be more to the reason why we do it all for love. There must be more for a reason, and a little bit.
And it looks like I lost a little bit more footage as well. I did clean the other wall on the other side, which is technically behind the camera here. And then I vacuumed and mopped the floor, which is all things that you guys have seen me do before. So I'm not super heartbroken that it has been lost. But then I just ended up going through and cleaning my bathroom. This bathroom is our bathroom downstairs, which is actually the girls' bathroom. And it's fairly small, so it's really easy to clean. I clean the shower when I'm inside of it, so I don't generally clean the shower in my videos, but I do clean the sink and the toilet and the floors. Here I added some baking soda and some vinegar onto the sink just to try to get rid of some of this yellowing that's on the porcelain. It didn't work. It didn't come out. So if you guys have any ideas of how I could get some staining out of this porcelain sink, please leave a comment below, because I would love to try out anything to see if it would work. Alright guys, well that will conclude the video for today. I hope this gave you some motivation for this coming up week. Why we are all in quarantine. I've kind of just been doing my best to get some stuff done around the house that we sometimes neglect or forget, or things that are on our list that we've been meaning to do. I think that we should just try to make the best of being stuck in our house as we can. And I want to say that I hope everyone is staying safe and healthy out there. We need to stay positive, and I'm here for all positive vibes. And so I hope this gave you some motivation, some positivity, and it helps you get through the week. If you guys did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing to my channel. I would love to have you as part of my YouTube family, and it really does help my YouTube channel and help me grow. So if you are interested in joining, then please hit the subscribe button down below. It would really like you to do that. And I just want to say a big thank you to all the first responders out there, all of the doctors, nurses, everybody that's on the front line of this chaos that we're going through right now. I very much appreciate you and all the long hours that you've worked. And to everybody else, please stay safe, stay positive, stay healthy, and I will talk to you guys next Monday. Bye.
Seem to be fine. Feeling crazy now, I'm really crazy now. But you